What's up, Axie fans? Season 2, Aqua, Rooms, and Charm changes. Will Aquatics float to the top with 2 new runes, the addition of Giant Bubble, and a flurry of charm changes? The aquatic class archetype is getting more clearly defined. Tiny Bubble. When the battle starts, this Axie gains 1 bubble. Is this a rare? This Axie's attack cards deal 10% bonus damage. Okay, so what? Okay, no. You know what I was thinking at first? Even though I just said it out loud, is I was thinking its attacks. I was like, what? But it's at the beginning of combat, like Endless Anger. Tiny Bubble, Tiny Leaf, and Tiny Cocoon, right? So they're all like specialized. Oh, what? I was thinking like every attack card. What are you, crazy? That's it's a legendary, you know, even above mythic. Party Warrior. This Axie deals 25% bonus damage if the target's HP is above 60%. So is this a nerf? Is this a buff? I think it's about the same. 25%. Okay, so let's look at the highest damage card in the game is 130. But when you divide that by 2, it's 65 damage. It's not that much damage. But if we look at the base damage, right? We multiply that base damage times 1.25. So be doing 162.5 if they're above 60%. Now, if we divide that by 2, it's 81. That's not even that much. Not really. I mean, that is a healthy amount of damage, but as your opponent's Axies start taking damage, it goes away. There's a trade-off there. Upstream Fighter is a new one. This Axie's attack cards deal 30% less damage, but grant 1 bonus energy fragment per energy cost. So if you play a 2, I think you get 4 total, as if you played 4. So is that good? But then you're playing, is it good, right? So if we play a 130 damage spell, I'm gonna multiply that times 0.7. Doing 91, we'll divide that by 2, so it's doing 45 damage per energy. But you're getting shards as if though you had played 4 cards. Is it worth it? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. But I could see a bird Aqua team already where you play Energy Guru on the back. You play your Upstream Fighter on the front because you just want him to get some bonus stuff. You don't want his attack cards to be floating around in your deck. Right? And it only applies to their attack cards, so that's very sneaky, because if it applied to any of their cards, you just get an Aqua with like a bunch of shield cards, and that would be really good. Now, one thing we're gonna notice here, that I'm noticing, right? This shirt is a lie. I have not pooped today, and I'm angry about it. No, vulnerable and fragile, I haven't seen anything about. In all the previous runes and charms that apply vulnerable or fragile have been changed, so shielding teams can actually do their job. So every Axie can have some type of utilization. Calcium Armor. Big change to Calcium Armor because now it is a solo. When your turn starts, this Axie gains shields equal to 10% of its max HP, which it turns out is pretty good. So it's going to get 40 shields every turn. If there is HP runes and we still have like the plus 12, then we're talking getting like 45 to 52 shields every turn. Pretty good. Giant Bubble. Here's the new one. It says add 1 Giant Bubble to this Axie's card list. What I think it is, a card that has an effect similar to Bubble. Maybe it gives all your Axies Bubble Bomb. I imagine it's a 0-cost card that it puts in your deck. Remember, the original Rise and Ruin would put 2 cards into your deck. And that was really interesting because no other thing did that kind of thing, putting cards in your own deck. I think it's going to be a card that goes in your deck that's like, give each of your Axies Bubble Bomb. But it'll be like a 0-cost card. Every time you draw it, you get to play it. So imagine a free Bubble Bomb for all your guys. So very, very strong. Heart of the Ocean. The heart is the strongest muscle. Solo, when your turn starts, this Axie gains 1 Bubble Bomb. Oh no, I read that wrong. When your turn starts, this Axie gains 1 bubble. There's a period there. It's kind of small, but Bubble Bomb detonated by this Axie deals 1.5 times damage. Let's see if they change the number of bubbles required for Bubble Bomb. All right, let's get into the charms. Aqua Charm of Power 1. 1 potential point, single attack card plus 6 attack. So it looks like Aquas are going to be some damage dealers. Aqua Charm of Focus 1. 1 potential point required. It says enhance a multi-hit and AoE attack card. Attack plus 3. So this card is interesting because you could put this on what Aqua multi-hit cards are there. Well, we have Ranchu is an AoE. It's hard to say. Multi-hit cards do Aquas have? They have the one Perch, but other than Perch, I can't think of another multi-hit attack that's an Aqua card. Let's see. If there's ever, well, you have Puff's attack. You have Perch. That's it. You can use it on Perch or Ranchu, but that's it. Maybe they should take that away from Aquas. Aquatic Energy Drink S. Enhance any card. This card gains 2 bubble and add degrade. What? For 3? That means you could have 5 of these on a pure Axie. I mean, but then like all your cards are turning into trash. But if you have them on your front Axie, it doesn't really matter, right? Because you're fold the phone. Ooh. I think this makes Topaz. I think Degrade makes Topaz really good. We'll have to see if Degrade puts the card in your exile pile, because it's twice as many cards you could get for Topaz to be better. Bubble Paste! 4 potential points required. Says enhance any card. Other allies gain 1 bubble. So we're seeing this a lot, right? We have the big change in the Beast one that reduces the number of Fury stacks it's giving, because it's only giving it to other allies. It's not giving it to itself. Very similar here. So I kind of like that. That forces you to like build your strategy around your entire team, right? You have to have a coherent team. You can't just have an Aqua with like a couple bubble paste and then have like 2 other random Axies with Gil and just like get insane numbers of bubble bombs off because of it. You have to have like a more coherent strategy than that. Aquatic Charm of Power 2 says attack plus 11 and HP minus 4. This is on par with Beasts. Looks like Beasts and Aquas are the dedicated damage dealers. I am guessing that we're gonna lose our HP charms for our Aquas as well. Maybe not. Maybe we'll still have the neutral ones, and maybe the neutral charms will be like kind of like good now, because for you to put HP charms on a Beast, you would want to get the rare, HP charms that are neutrals, so you could put them on your Beast. That's interesting to think about. Aquatic's Charms of Focus 2, AoE, and multi-hit plus 5, but HP minus 4. So not a big increase from the attack plus 3 on the Focus 1. It makes your Ranchu hit for 45 on all enemies. Sticky Octopus, 4 potential points requires it to enhance any card, add Retain. If Retain, this card grants 1 bonus energy fragment when played. So kind of like a extra little bonus there. There's not a lot of Aqua cards you would really want to retain is the big problem here, right? Like, what do you want to retain that's an Aqua card? Let's figure that out real quick. What card that's an Aqua card would you want to retain? You could retain Nemo. Oh, actually, Shoalstar with Retain is not bad. Paralyzing Jellyfish. This is the big change that I was talking about earlier. It says 5 potential points required. It says enhance any attack card. Attack shuffles 1 Jinx into your opponent's discard pile. Used to apply Fragile. So Fragile and Vulnerable are disappearing from the runes and charms. Maybe we'll see those very powerful effects move to like mech abilities later. But Paralyzing Jellyfish, you could put this on Tadpole, and your Tadpole would be 1 energy, do like 65 to 75 damage depending on your rune, right? Put 2 Jinxes in your opponent's deck, and that's pretty sweet. But you could have a real Jinx Hexfish, right, on Aqua with 3 Paralyzing Jellyfish, and you have Sleepless, you have Inkling, and you have Tadpole, and those each have a jellyfish on them. That's so good. Anyways, what has you most excited? Is it all the videos that I've been pumping out lately? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I see there's about 15,000 of y'all that are watching my videos that are not subscribed yet. Hit that button, hit the bell, so you can get notifications when the next video goes live. Thanks for watching.